Hello and welcome to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward Episode 13. So, in this episode we will continue our hunt for Lady Iceheart and let's see if we can find her somewhere. I feel like let's continue this way. And yeah, here we go. There we have another one. And that should be the three of them we actually need. Alright. Huh. Don't do that when I'm actually mounted, which kind of sucks. Oh well. Not much I can do about it. So, as long as you're not in combat, you can actually, can never die from fall damage. Alright, let's go. Ah, the guest of House 4 times. Accompanied by the Sur Dragoon, no less. I cannot imagine what brought you out this far, but you are welcome to enter the tunnels if that is your will. Assuming the Afa beacon still functions, and we must pray to the 12 it does. We shall arrive at our destination in mere moments. But I do not expect to be greeted by the primal Shiva. We should nevertheless be prepared for a frosty reception. The heretics are not like to rejoice at the appearance of uninvited guests. Wow, I have such a hard time with English today, it seems. Particularly ones with our history. Alright. An impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Mayhap you should ask its occupants. They seem a friendly bunch. Dogs of Ishgard. Is it not enough that you banish our beloved saint? Will you not be satisfied until the ice is slick with the last drop of our blood? Stay your weapons. We come under the flag of parley. We wish only to speak with your mistress, that we might broker peace. Do you think us fools, boy? It will take more than 100 words to earn our trust. You walk with the Dragon Slayer, and we know all too well what he is capable of. My reputation precedes me. They give us little choice. Come, brothers, may dragon wings bear us to victory. Alright, let's start with you two.
Your guard is down.
Focus. Release!
Know your folly.
Oh.
Oh.
They, they fight like demons. 'Tis death to remain. Fall back, brothers. Retreat to the cinders. I see no sign of Lady Iceheart. Would that we could have questioned one of them. What would you ask that we do not already know? They make for the cinders, and so must we. Even should an ambush await us, it's certain there will be more heretics to question. The cinders, you say? I confess the name is unknown to me. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten us, Estinian. I suspect it is the heretic's way of referring to the dreaming dragon, an island of sorts found in the midst of the frozen lake of Ashpool. Some 500 years past, 'tis told that the Azure Dragoon of the age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After a savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened unto the point of death, and forced into a magic slumber by an entire chapter of the Holy See sorcerers. Ere long, rain of ash and cinders did begin to fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature at length in a shroud of grey. Of course, a thick layer of ice has since formed on top of it, but you may be sure I speak true. A fascinating tale. We should make haste to this Ashen Isle. Alright. The Dreaming Dragon lies far to the west. Before we approach the frozen beast, however, there is another place I would visit first. I am told the convictors have set up a camp in Fine Pools. Their leader, Jan Tellot, may have information of use to us. Mayhap you are not familiar with that name either. The convictors are dragon slayers, after a fashion, but I am willing to wager that they encounter their fair share of heretics. If we are indeed walking into a trap, I would learn all there is to know of our foe. A sound suggestion. Let us speak with these convictors then, and temper our haste with a measure of caution. Alright. Alright, so I guess we are heading seems like it's not that far of a walk though. Or maybe it is. Come on, let me fly. God damn it. Oh, this is river's meat. I feel like it's a good way to go up there. If it's possible, that is. I'm not so sure. Oh, I have to go around. Alright, so I heard from a lot of the students at the school, some of them are actually following this series very well, that they enjoyed the story, and I'm very glad to hear that. And yeah, so I might actually start another story-based well, start another Let's Play of a story-based game. I'm not sure if it's going to be before I'm done with this one and run them both, or if I'm going to wait until I'm done here. I don't wanna I don't want it to take up too much time, to be honest. But the game I'm talking about is actually Mass Effect. The trio. So I was planning to start a new character actually in Mass Effect and play from from Mass Effect 1 to the conclusion Mass Effect 3. So we'll see when that starts. And now let's speak to this guy here. Well, what do we have here? Hoping to join the esteemed ranks of the convictors, are we? The hard-eyed lad looks promising, but you have a frail look about you, boy. I give you 3 days ere the wilds claim your corpse. I beg your pardon? Be not so quick to judge. I have seen this frail youth fell heretics with a flick of his wrist. And who are you to question my... By the Fury? That armor, that lance. The Dragoon himself graces our camp. Pray forgive my disrespect, sir. I am Jan Tellot, leader of the Convictors and fellow slayers of dragons. May I ask what winds, fair or foul, carry you into our humble camp? Ah, Lady Iceheart, is it? Hey, I know her by reputation, but I'm afraid I've seen naught of her or her people. That said, my own men can be somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourselves. Thank you, we shall. Joffrey, Estinian, let us make our way through the camp and see what information there is to be had. I love when he actually giving orders. Tiny boy. Alright, let's see here. So there's another one. Accept. And click past it. And how about, what do you have for me? You also have another one. And the last one is, I believe, from this quest. Well, maybe the next quest. Actually, one of these people will have encountered the heretics while out hunting. Pray, speak with as many as you can, Geoffrey. Right. Let's start with Lucia. Looking for heretics, you say? Why don't you go and bother Pierrequit or someone? I've enough trouble keeping these preening fops fed and clothed as it is. It's no business of mine what folk do with themselves out there in the wilds. Tempered one. Let's see what Boorish Banneret, yeah, what he wants. Nay, I know no heretics. Do you honestly expect me to keep track of every right Mike's Wiremont and Lieutenant that wanders in and out of camp? Wow. These people seem kinda harsh. Maybe it's the cold. Are there any heretics in the area? I have not the faintest idea. Why a heretic could pass under my very nose and I should be known the wiser. I hunt dragons, my dear fellow. The big ones. Forever do I scan the skies for signs of my prey. I care not for the miserable creatures that scurry upon the ground. Alright, let's see. We can go here to start with and at least finish one more quest. But I believe the second one is inside of the dungeon. I feel like I need a better sword because I swear I used to do more damage with Dark Knight. Like this is pathetic. I'm 4 levels higher than this guy. I can barely do damage to them. least that's one more quest. So let's talk to this guy here. There we go. Something I can help you with, my lord? Heretics, is it? Well, I've never seen one myself, but that ain't to say I haven't heard a thing or two. We would be grateful for any information you can share with us. The gods know we've gleaned precious little from talking to the rest of these people. If it pleases, my lord, I'm Periquit, a soldier by trade, but not much of one, if I'm honest. It weren't for the love of stabbing folk that I took up the spear, see? No, it was by orders of Sir Yantelot's father. Still, as long as they keep paying me wages, I ain't fussy as to what they have me do. Not everyone's as patient as me, thought. Plenty of low-born lads who get pressed into service starts grumbling before they've seen their second battle. And once they've got to thinking how unfair it all is, it don't take much for the heretics to turn their heads. From what I heard, the simple promise of freedom tends to do it. That may explain how Lady Iceheart was able to expand her following so swiftly. Sad to say, some mates of mine gobbled down the heretics' tribe and asked for seconds. Told me they were off to the Western Highlands to light a signal fire. That's how you let the heretics know you're serious about joining their ranks, apparently. Send up some purple smoke and the bastards come to you. Is that so? Why then? I am minded to start a fire. Alright. Ah, here's the last one. If we are to lure our foes out to our position, then we must find a means of producing a signal of purple hue. As it so happens, I once heard that the tale of a trapper who dropped the hide of woolly yak onto the campfire. Aside from the terrible stench, the story also described in detail how the smoke from the smoldered flames was tinged a deep violet. You're a monster hunter of some note, are you not, Joffrey? It should prove a trifle task for you to procure a number of hides. We may need to burn more than one ere the heretics notice our beacon. Master Alphenod, you and I shall gather wood for the fire. Hey, it will take the both of us to find enough dry wood, dry fuel, in this frozen wasteland. Let us meet again at the Dreaming Dragon with the fruits of our labor. Alright. So I guess we are... Do I have something for me? Yes you do. Interesting. Alright, there we go. Purple flames, purple flames. Oh, it's up there. Alright. Oh, finally. I found the second gear on this, Oh. Looks like there is another one over here. Oh. And one more. We can get you. What do I have here? Tenacity. That's all we have. See here, so not duty. Travel. Here we go. So yeah, alright, so I got one done and I need one more and then it's the quest. Because they don't want flying until you're literally done here. Oh wow. You're big. There we go. There we go. So, yeah, I'm not heading all the way down there. So... What? Alright. There we go. It would seem that collecting firewood is a new experience for Master Alphanode. His must have been a privileged upbringing. Have you the hides we need? Yeah, got 2 of them right here.
Ah, I should have known it would be you. Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here.
We wish to stop a Nidhogg's attack on Ishgard.
So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion. If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest. Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me, that which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress. "'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elezen tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin, a war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva. While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm Hraesvelgar, in particular, so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elezen is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade, and such melancholy musings plagued Hraesvelgar, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity. Though loath to perform the deed, Hraesvelgar ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound. In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted. Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart. Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
Good gods!
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the Eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgr instead? He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take you to him. Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
There we go.
Is autumn mist, my friend? I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while, and should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were. Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
Alright, there we go. And yeah. So we will continue our travels in the next episode. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and if you did, and first of all, I love this story. Like you come here in the beginning believing that the heretics are bad, and the more you hear, the more you actually realize, like, yeah, they actually have the right of it. Like that story that Yasel just told us. It seemed possible. Like, and the reason I'm saying that is because, well, just look at mankind. Just look at the people of Ul'dah. Like, yeah, I could see betrayal like that with mankind. That's for sure. Anyhow, like I said, hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please hit the like button. If you're new here, then first of all, welcome. And if you enjoy my content, feel free to hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell, so you don't miss out on any more of my content. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.